Hi everyone, I just want to talk a little bit about the Nature's Calling event. So this event is actually starting off on June 24th at 9 a.m. and ends on August 25th. So this is going to be all about venturing into the great outdoors and honing your handiness skills to discover a long hidden secret of nature. So I'm really excited for this event because we've never really had anything nature related in The Sims too much, and I'm really excited to see what this event has to offer. So I just want to talk a little bit about everything you should expect from this unique event. So let's go ahead and get started. So before we get into each of the unique weeks, I just wanted to stop and talk a little bit about one of the screenshots that I saw online. And this is one of them from, I'm guessing, one of the weeks. I'm not sure which one, but this one's all about whispers in the wind. So have a sim spend time outdoors, visit any parks. So this is a great way for them to get out and explore. But what I really like about this particular event is that it features some optional things that you can do based on the expansion packs that you have. So if you have cats and dogs, snowy escape, horse ranch, or Lovestruck, there's going to be some different options out there for you. So I think this is one of the really unique things I'm really going to like and see how they're really expanding on these events, because we've seen them in the past and some have went really, really well, and then some not so much just by the game crashing and whatnot. But I am excited to see what this unique event has to offer. But let's go ahead and dive into each of the weeks. So I can't really talk too much about how many different things we're going to have to do throughout each of the weeks, because the Sims team really likes to surprise us when it comes to the entire event overall. But what I do know is that they're going to be doing a lot when it comes to woodworking and the handiness skills. So based off of what I'm seeing from week 1, the things that we should expect in terms of prizes is a reclaimed woodworking table, Adonita glasses, reclaimed wood wall, and touch grass weekly, which is going to be a collectible. So that's what we should expect from week 1. Let's go ahead and get into week 2. So with week 2, we're actually continuing on with our journey outdoors. So it says to start honing your skills in woodworking with the reclaimed wood dining chair woodworking recipe. And from what I saw online, there's only going to be like one recipe from what I'm seeing. And then they're going to want us to take a dip in a local pond and just explore a little bit more. But from here, we're actually going to get a woodworking recipe, flowing fronds, swimwear, foraged feast, food recipe. Oh my gosh, this is a tongue twister. And touch grass weekly issue 2. So that's what you can expect from week 2. So from week 3, we're basically kind of unwinding and choosing out some soothing sounds for nature's radio station. And from what I'm seeing online, there's going to be about 6 different stations that we can use. So ocean waves, babbling brook, jungle immersion, thunderstorm, night critters, and forest birds. So basically these are just like relaxing things your sim can listen to as you're kind of enjoying the outdoors. So we're going to get that new radio station, reclaimed wood dining table, woodworking recipe, rings of growth tattoo. So that's going to be interesting since we just got more tattoo expansions with the businesses and hobbies expansion pack. And then we're also getting a touch grass weekly issue 3. So that's all you should expect from week 3. So week 4 is about answering the other call of nature with the wooden throne outhouse. So I don't know if we're going to be building this outhouse or what, but then we're also going to be adding a bit of nature into our backyard with some cove stones. And then we're going to get some trail sandals and touch grass weekly issue 4. So there's a bunch of different things that we're going to get from this particular event. And overall, it seems like it's going to be some really great things. We're going to get new recipes, soundscapes, character customization items, and some build buy items. So I'm really intrigued to see how this is all going to play out. But I wonder if this is going to lead up to the next expansion pack. That's what I'm really curious about. So usually after every event, we usually get an expansion pack. So that's what I've definitely seen in the past. Like the past 2 events, we got an expansion pack after that. So I'm assuming that it's going to kind of play by that same ideology with this one as well. So what I've been seeing online, especially from the Sims community, is that Enchanted by Nature is going to be the next expansion pack. Now, I don't know how true this is or how false it is, but this is just what I'm seeing online. And it actually makes sense that it would be about fairies, because if you're outside and you're out in nature, that would actually make a lot of sense to being in the next expansion pack. So basically how they found that out is the first news about the Sims 4 next expansion pack came from Instant Gaming. So it listed the expansion pack title on their website, and that's kind of how people are kind of able to pin things together. It doesn't have any real official images, but basically more AI generated things. So there's not anything in particular, but there's still some time for the Sims community to really put something together, because this event doesn't end until I think August. So there's still some time for them to really piece together this next expansion pack. So I'm really interested to see if this event is going to lead up to that, which if it is, I'm definitely really excited about how that's going to go, because I would love to add some new occult Sims to the log that we already have, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to play out in the end. So I would love to know your thoughts down below. Are you actually excited about this new event? I know some people have mixed feelings on the event. Sometimes I do too. It just depends on what it has to offer. So what do you think about it? Do you think it's going to be fun? Do you think it's going to be cool based on what you've heard today? And do you think it's going to lead to the rollout of the new expansion pack? Let me know your thoughts down below.